Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm teaching you a really cool trick that utilizes a couple of false counts. I just made a video going over a bunch of false counts that you can check out down below in the description. So this trick is sort of an easier version of a trick called Psychotronic Card by Darwin Ortiz. It kind of has a mystery card vibe to it, and it's really awesome, and I'll just stop talking and we'll get right into it. Alright, so here's something that's really, it's kind of weird, alright? So I got a deck of cards here, and with this deck, I also have an extra card from a different deck, which I'll leave right here for now, alright? So we also have the 4 aces, and so on top of the random card and the 4 aces, we also need a card picked. So if you were here, I would just have you shuffle the deck up and maybe just cut to a random card, alright? So maybe this one right there, the King of Diamonds. It doesn't matter what the card is, alright? So for now, we'll do this. We'll put the aces on top of this random card, so as soon as it touches, you can't see that card anymore. And if I were to tell you that card's gone, well, it looks like it's gone, but really, it's still on the bottom. Or is it? If I just do this, and do that, we actually have 4 red cards, which means we just have the aces here. Inside the deck should be 1 card from a different deck. That 1 black card there. What was the card you cut to? The King of Diamonds? There it is. Alright, so to do this trick, what you'll need is 2 cards from a different deck, and these cards have to match the faces of these cards, so it can't be like, you know, a Madison deck with a Tally-Ho deck. It wouldn't work, right? So they have to match, the faces have to be the same, right, in color and everything else like that. Now you could just use red and blue bicycles, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel as though that the more different the cards on the backs are, then the stronger this effect actually becomes. Just my opinion, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just how I feel. So what you'll need is a force card, like a king, and then you'll need an ace, alright? So that's 2 cards from a different deck, which is a random card like a king, and an ace, alright? So from your other deck that you'll be working with, you need to get the aces out and put them on top of the deck, and the bottommost ace, the lowermost ace has to match the ace from the different deck, alright? So the aces are on top, and then this card goes on top, and then your force card goes on the bottom. So that all goes inside of your box, and then when you're ready to perform this, you say, look, here's something really weird with cards, alright? So you take the cards out of the box, and you say, look, we have a card from a different deck, which I'll get to here in a minute, alright? So you put that aside. Now your force card is on the bottom of the deck, so try not to flash that, alright? So what you do is just force it, and you can do any kind of force that you want. But first you show the aces here. I should do that first. You show the aces, and then you just sort of wiggle them around like this. Say, we have the aces, and then as you're wiggling, leave the lowermost ace, the ace of hearts, in-jogged, so when you turn them over, you have that in-jog there, and then what you do here is you push down on that ace like this. It looks like you're swinging them up, but really, you're just picking up 3 cards that are above their break, right, and doing this and putting them down. So you have 3 aces on the table, which they believe are the 4 aces. So once again, you say, look, we'll use the aces, push them over, push 4 cards over, sort of wiggle these around and show that they're just the aces, right? And then as you turn those over, your thumb just scoots back like this. And so when you turn those over, that 4th ace, the ace of hearts, is being in-jogged. So what you do here, in the action of squaring those up, push down on the in-jog like this. That way, 3 cards pop up like this, and you just do that, taking 3 cards off, put them on the table, as if they're the 4 aces, right? Now it's an easy manner to just force that bottom card. You can do any kind of force you want. You can do a Hindu force like this, say stop anytime, and they see the card, right? You don't want to show the back of the card, all right? So you can do the Hindu force, or you can do a standard riffle force. Say stop anytime, they see the card. What I did in the performance is I have this crimp, it's a breather crimp, and I just did it for camera, put it in the middle, cut to any card, cut it right to the breather crimp, right? So you can do that if you're doing this for a video. But any kind of force that does not show the back of the card works, alright? So they take the card, now it's in the middle, and they don't know that it has a different back, right? All they know is they picked the King of Diamonds, so you put that aside. Now what you do, you make a big deal about putting the aces on top of that card, alright? So you pick up the aces, say, look, if I put the aces on top of this card, it looks like it's gone the instant it touches, right? And then you say, but what if it was really gone? And then you just do a Jordan count, which I taught in that count video. I'll leave a link down below to it and a timestamp. All right, so you just do the Jordan count to make it appear as though that card is gone. Now to really sell it, you turn the packet face up and you do the OLRAM subtlety, which is showing 4 aces and 4 red backs, which is also in that count video, link down below. So you've done the Jordan count to show all red backs, you've done the OLRAM to show all aces with the red backs, and you just brush these aside like they don't matter, right? And then you say, what was the card you picked? They say the King of Diamonds. Spread the deck, there's one black card in the entire deck, which is your card. And that is just, that's an awesome trick. I love that trick. Alright guys, so I really hope that you liked this video and really take the time to learn these false counts because man, there's so much things you can do with these false counts. That's crazy. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.